Today we are going over a few bourbons slash whiskeys that I've been passing up on while I'm doing my bourbon whiskey hunting, at least recently, but some of these are from the past as well. But I'm gonna share them with you. Maybe you've been passing up on them as well. Let's go! Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. You know, still a work in progress, still doing work to it. I might actually put out videos about my progress with this. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. But thank you guys for checking out the channel, checking out the video, and stopping by, hanging out with me. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe. That'll really help me out. You might or might not know that I have a goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, which we might not be able to meet. When is summer actually over? I gotta check that, but we might not meet that, but as long as we can get that close, that'll be great. I think we're halfway in 800 around there, so we got a few more to go, but I can't do it without you guys, so please do me those favors. And we're gonna have a live stream with some goodies that I'm gonna give away on that 1,000 subscriber mark. So yeah, it's only for the subscribers though. I mean, the goodies. So definitely subscribe and that would help out. Also, help me out in liking or disliking this video. YouTube's algorithm loves it, and you guys will be helping out with that. Now, if you are already a subscriber, thank you. You are amazing. You really are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, what are we going to do today? Well, we're gonna get into some bourbon slash whiskeys that I've been passing up on while I've been bourbon hunting, whiskey hunting. And you know, there's some on this list that I've been passing up on for a while, and then there's some that are brand new, but we're gonna go through 4. I'm gonna split this up into different parts because, you know, we're always passing up on stuff, right? If you do any bourbon hunting, it could be because of budget, it could be because you're just on the fence about the bourbon, it could be because, you know, you don't know anything about it and we pass up on it. It could be just because you're having one of those days, but you're passing up on this bourbon slash whiskey, and I just want to share with you guys some of the ones that I've been passing up on, and we can have a conversation in the comments below, and you guys can let me know your thoughts on it. Before we get into that, want to get into my inaugural cheers. So cheers, guys. This is great. This is amazing. This is one of my go-tos. So check out my video either here or here of my top 5 go-tos at the moment. And this came up on it. This is New Riff bottled in Bond. I freaking love this. And yeah, I'm enjoying every little bit of it. Now, this is in no particular order, right? And I might or might not put a picture of this on the side of the bourbons or whiskeys on the side here, but you can probably Google it and see what they look like if I don't do that. But before that, I hope everybody had an amazing Labor Day weekend. I know I did. I was trying to put out a video before or on Labor Day, but that never happened. But I hope you guys had a great extended weekend and enjoyed yourselves thoroughly. So, number 1, again, no particular order, that I've been passing up on a lot, and it's been for a while already. It is Benchmark, and not just Benchmark like the regular one, and quite honestly, no particular one either. All of them, right? People are talking good things about some of the new Benchmarks. People are talking bad things about it. It's getting mixed reviews, but for the most part, it's getting good reviews, right? Now, I haven't been compelled to even buy one of them, and they're cheap, right? They're like $20, $30 range, but it still's not calling me. I've never been interested in the Benchmark, the original one, and now that these came out, maybe I might buy one at some point, maybe, maybe like the Foolproof or the Top Shelf or whatever their names are. I'll buy one just to say that I got it and I tasted it. But at the moment, I am not interested in them. They are cheap, but it's just something that doesn't really call to me. So I'm not gonna take up the space or even waste a little bit of money that it is. I'd rather just pass on it. So Benchmark, all the offerings, you're getting passed on. All right, the second one that I've been passing up on, and it's been a few times because although I haven't seen this in every place, I have seen it in 3 different places. 2 places only had 1 bottle, but there is one particular liquor store where I used to live that I swear to God they have the same 3 bottles for like 2 or 3 months now, right? So I recently went to South Florida this past weekend, and I swear, those same 3 bottles. So nobody is buying them, but probably it's because of the price range, right? The reason I'm not buying it is price range, and I really don't know anything about the bottle. But this is the Old Forester single barrel. I mean, that's all it is. Old Forester single barrel. Now, I don't know too much about it. It's not a store pick. It's not a pick or whatever, but it is a single barrel. And I haven't seen those around everywhere. It's this Old Forester with a blue label. But they have it for like $115, $125, right? For me to buy that and not really know too much about it, I'm on the fence about it. And needless to say, I haven't purchased it, right? So I gotta do my research on that. That store does have it. So if I ever, I don't know, if I ever do the research and I think that I'm gonna like it, I will go and buy it. Or quite honestly, if I'm just doing hunting and I don't find anything and my budget is $125, I might go back and get that. But for the moment, I am passing up on that because I honestly just don't know too much about it. I do like Old Forester, 1910, 1920, even the cheaper ones are really great. But the most you'll spend on that is like 60 bucks at the most, right? This one is double that. So that's why I'm on the fence about it, not knowing too much about it. So for right now, Old Forester single barrel, you're getting passed on. All right, one that recently just came out and it's been getting good distribution. This distillery, it's High West Distillery, goes through their really good distributions and then their bad distributions, right? But when something just comes out, it is everywhere for a couple of weeks and then you don't see it anymore, right? It happened with the Rendezvous Rye, it happened with the Boo Rye. Now it's happening with this one. And this one is the High West Campfire. New label, it's a 2022, and I like High West Campfire. I have one. I have one from like 2019, I believe. The reason I'm passing up on it is because it's 80 bucks. And like I said, I have one from 2019. Now, how does it differ from that one? I don't know. And I don't know if I want to find out. I do like it, but I'm not finished with that bottle, right? I know it's a limited release. You don't see them all the time, especially in my area. I don't remember the last time I saw Campfire. Well, no, it was last year. But I know Dara from the Average Drinker just did a review on it, and she loved the new 2022 one, right? But I just don't know how much it compares to the one that I have, and is it worth spending those 80 bucks on it when I have one that's maybe a little bit more than halfway full, right? So for right now, High West Campfire, you're getting passed on, with a caveat of I might just get a bottle if I keep seeing it in another week or 2. I don't know. We'll see. But for right now, you're getting passed on. All right, last one, and talking about kind of that smoky flavor, because that's what I love about the High West Campfire. That has smoky flavor for sure, right? Well, you guys know about Campfire, right? But this one actually has smoke in their name, right? But I really do not like this bourbon. It is not, it definitely comes out on a bourbon that I will never purchase until I purchase one limited offering. And then I was thoroughly disappointed, so I went back to, I will never purchase it, and that is Basil Hayden Subtle Smoke. So Basil Hayden Subtle Smoke came out and they're adding that peatiness flavor to it, which sounds great. But I thought the same thing about the Basil Hayden Toast. It sounded great because I love toasted bourbons and charred bourbons and double lows. I love those. But that Basil Hayden Toast really disappointed me. I did get it at MSRP, so it wasn't that bad, because now I'm seeing it at upwards of like $100. But this one was at my local Total Wine. They had one bottle, it was at 55 bucks. So MSRP, and I passed on it because I don't want to go through the same thing as I went through with Basil Hayden Toast. So I'd rather just pass on it. Basil Hayden has lost me. maybe I'll taste it at some point from somebody that has it, and I'll be thoroughly wrong about it. And I know there's people here that love Basil Hayden. I'm not one of them. To each their own, right? We have different palates. So for right now, I'm gonna pass on it. Probably I will pass on it, not just for right now, but yeah, they're not gonna get me again. So I'm going to pass on it. Basil Hayden, you're getting passed on. Well, Basil Hayden Subtle Smoke, you're getting passed on. So I'm gonna end it there at 4. There's a bunch more that I've passed on, but I'm gonna keep making a series of these videos. I want to go back and forth with you guys, talk about it. What have you passed on lately? And why, right? What has been the reason? Is it price? Is it that you're on the fence about it? Is it just you don't like the label? I don't know. But let me know, comment below. Also subscribe, that will really help me out. And like or dislike this video, that will help out as well. But definitely comment below. I definitely want to know from you guys' perspective, what are you passing up on? What are you not? What was the reason, right? And I also want to know on the ones that I've mentioned here, did I make a mistake? Am I making a mistake in passing up on them? Do you guys recommend that I buy one of them or all of them? I don't know. Comment below. I really would love to hear from you guys. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this New Riff New Riff bottled and bond, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.